Alexander the Great was born in Pella, the capital of Macedon, in 356 BCE. His father was King Philip II, a powerful and ambitious ruler. His mother was Olympias, a proud and strong-willed woman. Alexander was a bright and curious child. He learned about war and politics from his father. He learned about philosophy and literature from his tutor, the great Aristotle. Even as a young boy, Alexander showed great courage and ambition. When he was only 13, he tamed a wild horse that no one else could ride. This horse, which he named Bucephalus, became his loyal companion throughout his campaigns. At the age of 16, Alexander led his first military charge, helping his father defeat the Greek city-states at the Battle of Chaeronea. This victory cemented Macedonian dominance over Greece, and Alexander's role in it marked him as a skilled warrior. However, his relationship with his father was complex. Philip was a formidable king who cast a long shadow, and Alexander yearned to prove himself as his equal. When Alexander was 20 years old, his father was assassinated. Alexander quickly took control of the Macedonian army and throne, crushing any rivals and securing his position as king. With a united kingdom behind him, Alexander set out to fulfill his father's ambition, the conquest of the Persian Empire. Alexander's campaign began with a swift and decisive victory at the Granicus River in 334 BCE, followed by another victory at Issus in 333 BCE, where he defeated the Persian king Darius III in person. Darius fled, leaving his family in Alexander's hands. He treated them with respect and continued his pursuit of the Persian king. This pursuit led him across the scorching deserts of Egypt, where he was hailed as a liberator and crowned pharaoh, and finally to the plains of Gaugamela in 331 BCE. There, in a masterfully executed battle, Alexander's forces routed the much larger Persian army, securing for him the heart of the Persian Empire. Despite his decisive victories, Alexander's task was far from over. He spent the next several years campaigning across the vast Persian Empire, subduing rebellions, securing his borders, and extending his rule as far east as the Indus River. He founded cities, established trade routes, and encouraged cultural exchange between Greeks and Persians. Alexander's ambition knew no bounds. He dreamed of conquering the entire known world, of reaching the ends of the earth and the great outer sea. He pushed his army and himself to their limits, enduring harsh conditions, facing fierce resistance, and even suffering serious wounds in battle. His personal courage inspired his men, and his strategic brilliance left his enemies in awe. In 323 BCE, at the age of 32, Alexander the Great died in Babylon, likely from a combination of exhaustion, illness, and perhaps poison. His empire, vast and sprawling, was divided amongst his generals, who fought amongst themselves for control. Yet, Alexander's impact on the world was profound and enduring. He had linked Greece and the East, spreading Greek culture and ideas throughout his empire. This period, known as the Hellenistic Age, witnessed a flourishing of art, philosophy, and science. Alexander's legend lived on, inspiring countless leaders, artists, and conquerors throughout history. Even today, his name is synonymous with ambition, military genius, and the relentless pursuit of greatness.